Man, this has been so cool. Okay, here we go.
Yeah?
Nope.
Look,
Good try, though.
thank the gods
Good try.
he's alive.
So we cleared the rubble off the lady, turned and saved the man, and then when we look back at the lady, we didn't even have a chance to do it. You can't save both if you don't have 14 perception. You need to avoid the falling beam in the beginning to be fast enough to save both.
At once.
Okay. So on that note, let's do one more quick look to see if there's anything we can raise his perception of. Unfortunately, because of that injury he has, -4 perception. This is like that's the worst injury he could have gotten, unfortunately. Because I don't think there's a perception scroll. We'll have to see if we have one. Do any of these add perception? +2 perception there for a huge amount of money. You know what? We might be able to do it with that. Any potion of perception? No. Science. So if I do this, his perception is now 11. And then if I take drugs, I think we'll get it to 13.
Fresh fish! Freshly caught!
Are the drugs 2? I don't have a perception scroll, right? No, I have a mechanics and a survival. You need 14. How much does the drug give again? Which one was the drug? +3 perception. This whole thing we're doing right now is so ridiculous. I can't even tell you. Okay. If this actually works. Okay.
Fresh fish! Freshly
Oh god, I
caught!
just saved it buying the cloak. Oh well, I guess we bought this cloak now. Okay.
Need something?
Alright, dude, he is about as drugged up as he is gonna get. Perception 14, boys. Okay. Okay.
Yeah?
Survival. Perception 14. Ooh, run past? Yes, Dex 10. Okay. Look on the right. Pry bar. Look to the left. Use the flame. Turn to help the woman. Oh! She died! She died. So we have to carry her to him. We either have to carry her to him or do the man first. We either have to carry her to him or do the man first. We're going to do the man first this time. I thought chat said we had to save the woman first, but maybe that was not what I... Okay. So we're going to go in, save the dude, and then go for the woman.
You did it. You saved them both.
It took us like half an hour, chat, but we got there. Oh my, oh, and you guys got it too. Boom! There it is. Whew! You know what the best part is? I bet you that didn't do anything. We just feel better. Yay for drugs! Oh, we have a drug-addicted guy in a really expensive cloak now, but that's okay. Look like you could use a drink. Take this over to Hayfrix and have one on me.
I'm here.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Yeah, you are so screwed now. I'm
here.
You okay, dude? I'm gonna be sick. And she's unconscious. Okay, cool. So that was Ketty and someone else. Great. Oh my god, that was awesome. I'm so glad that's done. that was really fun though. That was really cool. What a great start to the DLC. That was really cool. Oh.
Effigy's eyes! It looked at me! Ah!
Okay. We're gonna put that on him. And that on him. Yeah. A dozen pair of globular eyes stir up piteously from the discarded heads of the day's catch. Awash in a pungent sea of fins and innards. Sift through the fish scraps. Your hands run up against something round and fleshy, the size of a melon. It is smooth and scaleless, and parts seem to be covered in hair. A discarded head, perhaps, but not that of a fish. Poke the head. The head shifts deeper into the barrel's slimy recesses. Pull out the head. With one hand on either side of the head, you begin to lift it out of the barrel, only to have it leap from your grasp as the head's owner springs over the lip of the barrel in an eruption of fish chunks that rain down over the market stall. What? The man who leapt from the barrel stands facing you, nearly naked save for a loincloth and drizzled in fish viscera. He is covered head to toe in scars, tears and punctures, and the thorny imprints of lashings. Most are faded like old memories. Despite that, the condition of the man's body is remarkable. The drooping skin in his flanks and elbows only evidence of his advanced age. His face is placid, but the rest of him appear prepared for anything.
You must forgive, Sawa. I was not expecting you.
He looks you in the eye at first, but his gaze drifts now and then, settling on strange parts of your face as though distracted by new discoveries. If he is at all flustered, he gives no indication. What were you doing in that barrel? Zahua scratches behind his ear, dismayed.
Resting my eyes, I thought. Waiting for the Malkachoa to bring me insight.
He shakes his head.
It would seem I dozed. A good thing my master was not alive to see it.
Zahua blinks, leaning in to get a better look at you. His enlarged pupils seem to crowd out his pale irises.
Are you real?
Now that you ask, I'm not so sure.
We shall let the matter rest for now, then. Until the Malkachoa wears off.
Malkachoa?
A small white mushroom.
Oh!
I've heard it called snowcap in these...
Oh, you were tripping balls with dead fish! I mean, who hasn't been there, right?
It can reveal the true nature of many things.
You have a master, you said? The man traces your inadvertent glances at his scars. He smiles politely.
A teacher, not an owner. Sawa is a free man. Well, as free as any of us.
I still don't understand why you were in that barrel.
I was freeing myself from vanity.
Okay. Did he say sanity or vanity?
Consider, how can one be vain who is bathed in the smell of dead fish?
It helps to be this handsome.
I had the idea when I passed this way earlier. I am pleased with the results so far.
He smiles at a woman whose head is swiveled towards him as she passes by, a look of revulsion on her face. Distracted, her toe catches on a stone and she nearly falls on her face. He claps his hands together.
Yes, quite pleased.
Are those scars from battle? Zahua glances down at his body.
From battle, yes. I left them upon my enemies.
He points at various patches of crisscrossing scars.
These were struck against fear. These against pleasure. These against hatred. Those down there against greed and doubt. And these,
He points to his face.
these were for vanity.
You made those scars?
I cannot take credit for all of them, but I did most of the good ones.
His mouth perks.
I put them there in battle to remind myself what is real and what is not.
Okay.
Our worst enemies are inventions of the mind, pleasure, fear. When we see them for what they are, we become unstoppable.
Yo, this bro is a monk, isn't he? Because monks in this game work on this very interesting mechanic called wounds. And to use the most powerful monk abilities, they need to actually take damage first. So, this sounds totally like a monk here. And you have achieved this?
I feel I have been close, but never for more than an instant. In the moment when the pain is sharpest, the world becomes clear. In that moment, I am a match for anyone.
Wow. Do you often smear yourself with fish?
Gods, no. What a way to travel the world. The usual way is to smear yourself with the ashes of the dead. But they do not burn their dead here, so I have to make do with what the land provides.
He sniffs the air.
The cold seems to conquer the smell. Even now, the scent hides itself. Disappointing.
You don't seem like you're from around here.
I was visiting a monastery, not far from here. I found it empty, but I met a messenger as I left. He carried a call for aid. Seeing that he would find no monks at the monastery, I chose to go in their place. Sawa is no longer young, but in combat he is still the greatest of the Takan people. It seemed only right that he should go.
Stalwart hired me as well.
I would not say I am hired. I seek no wage, and I promise no result. I have chosen a path, and my spoils come from walking it.
An uneasy frown settles on his face, almost a wince.
And this fortress, this Durgan's battery, its people are gone. Sawa would know why.
If you seek the White Forge as well, I could use the help of an experienced warrior. Zawa's face tilts upward, his eyes fixing on the sky. He remains motionless, entranced. At length, he blinks as if awakening and looks back at you. He shrugs cheerily.
If one wishes to swim, it is no time to argue with the current. We are here together in this moment because a perfect force has willed it. Who is Sawa to argue?
He looks you squarely in the eye, and for once, they do not drift.
I will walk with you so long as the gods wish it so.
Nice. Your wounds must have caused you to suffer greatly.
Of course. I am fortunate to have suffered so much. If I did not suffer, I would not aspire to free myself from it. I would wander from one unfulfilling goal to the next. More wealth, a better station. My soul would wither. But to search for a place beyond suffering's reach is to nurture the soul, to harden it against the elements. Suffering is the greatest gift the gods have given us, their most beautiful, perfect creation. It is the hand that turns the wheel.
His eyes gleam as though looking upon an old and beloved friend. Let's be on our way. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. And honestly, I should have done this with a chanter too. And moving forward, if we get any other people, we'll start doing this. So I'm going to put Pelagina away for him. And we're going to see what he does. Because especially before we play Pillars of Eternity 2, I definitely want to make sure I kind of at least know the basics of all the classes. So
Sawa is ready.
let's take a look here. A level 1 monk has Torment's Reach. It requires a wound, so he has to get hit first. It makes the foe... Oh my lord, that dog. It does an attack for... It does 2 attacks. Or 1 big attack. I guess both hands. It adds 50 damage as Crush. And it reduces the might of everyone around us.
Sawa is ready.
Man, he looks beefy as hell, doesn't he? For those that don't know, my dog is currently downstairs crying for my wife and kid who either left the house or are in the nursery. So that's just, he's a hound dog, so he makes a lot of noise. We're going to keep his points for now. We probably want, he's already got 1 athletics. That's good. We'll give him a few points there and there. All right, let's see here. Lowers the monk's wound threshold, allowing him or her to gain wounds at a faster rate. I'll be right back, dudes. I'm going to go let him out. All right, we good. Lena's back. Okay, so let's see. The monk immediately inflicts enough raw damage on himself to gain a wound. Oh, so he can just give himself a wound. That seems useful. Let's get that. The monk's hands become a frenzied blur of attacks, increasing their attack rate for a brief period. 25% with a wound. The monk is able to channel physical pain into pure energy and redirect it while his or her attacks. While a monk has wounds, he or she gets fire damage. Cool. Movement rate increase. A powerful attack that knocks the target back a significant distance if the attack is successful. And it's a knockdown too. But it requires 2 wounds. I think I'll take the attack speed for now. Lightning strikes. Oh, so this also adds damage as shock to... Okay, that's good. That's really good. Now we have Stunning Blow. 2 per encounter. Stunned for 3 seconds. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, that's alright. Calls upon the power of a monk's psyche, reflecting half of ranged missile targeting only monks back to their point of origin? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's get that. Okay. Lesser wounds. We'll get lesser wounds for now. -2 wound threshold. And then this is our last level for now. Turning wheel. Yeah, I think I'm going to get turning wheel. I don't know how many, like, wounds he's going to get. But I like that. Oh, we got a bunch of other stuff, though. Crucible of Suffering. Oh, whenever a hostile effect expires, then he gets a bunch of defenses. That's pretty cool. The monk gains 2 modal abilities that allow him or her to switch between a bonus to deflection and a bonus to all other defenses. Okay. Okay. Generates a shockwave around the monk each time he or she gains a wound. Oh, I like that. I don't know how many wounds we're going to have, but that seems pretty cool. That sounds like a good one. The monk becomes capable of projecting force from his or her fist, inflicting damage at long range. Summons Long Pain Fist. Huh. Whoa. Okay. For 30 seconds, too. Huh. How weird. Probably want to get turning wheel. I think, yeah? I think I want to get turning wheel. What do you guys think? Rooting pain sounds good too, though. Let's get rooting pain. I want to get rooting pain. I really need. I kind of need to fight with him to really learn. He has 171 health. I guess he has a tank, isn't he? So how many wounds can he have? Okay. Oh, we already got that. Plus 7.3 unarmed damage and plus 8 unarmed. Okay. Is there like a wounds thing here? Do I get to see the wounds? I guess not. Can I mouse over it here? That's just wounds. Wounds are generated when he takes damage, but... oh, it's max 10 wounds. Okay. Okay. Cool. Interesting. How interesting. All right. Well, monks are pretty crazy, to be honest. I don't know if we're going to use it quite, or use him quite yet, but I think I'm going to take Pelagia back for now. Where is this inn here? Let's go rest a little bit. Yeah, monk looks pretty badass, man. Monk looks looking pretty badass. I'm with you on that. I'll find it without your help, not giving up. You hear me? Charlatans! I wonder who this is. Save it. We'll talk to you, actually, right now. A dwarf paces with his head down and arms crossed, only stopping to hurl glances at the building behind him. His face is smeared dark with grime, and soot falls from his beard as he mumbles to himself. Work my hands into bloody stumps in this place, and for what? He kicks at a mound of dirty snow. Start with nothing, leave with less. Who were you yelling at? And idiots. At idiots, that's who, and I'm as much to blame for believing them. Well, good riddance. Should have never settled here in the first place. Some things you mean to leave behind, come to find out you packed them anyway. But I'm not leaving until I recover what's mine. They can't deny me again, not after that. Okran gestures at the burned-out buildings. Those sweet-tongued priests took my heirlooms. Bury the memory of my past, they said. Now I don't even have that. What priests? Only ones here. They occupied the temple some time ago, picking at desperate folks like vultures. Those priests, Andra's dog, said the goddess would forgive, that some things are best left to be forgotten. He nods towards the nearby temple. Their leader, Lafta Bafanada. I believed her words. Another one of them, a gift bearer, took my medallion. He closes his stocky hand into a fist. And now they won't even tell me where it is. Your problem is that you give meaning to meaningless objects. Here, let me show you something. I need one of your rings. Okran draws back his hand, but Zua gives him a trustworthy nod. After a moment hesitation, Okran relents, dropping a jeweled band into Zahua's outstretched palm. Immediately, Zahua flings it into the lake. See? You are no worse off. Okran's face, already splotched with pink from the cold, turns a deep shade of crimson, and his mouth puckers as though his head were set to explode. After a tense moment, his breathing slows, and his fists unclench, his original look of pain frustration returning. That's pretty awesome. Why won't they tell you? Because they think they know better, that's why. Said it was the only way I'd forget. What do you want to forget about your past? That was a different life, better days, until... It's my burden to bear, not yours. I thought to cast it away, but the memories I lost were all the wrong ones. What else did he give to the priests? The dwarf cast a measuring look at you. He quickly turns his head away and nods. You'd understand its value. My armor. A set finer than I've ever seen, but worthless to an old dwarf. I'd have traded it for the medallion, but fool that I was, I gave them both. Maybe there's something I can do? Not the kind of talk that I've grown used to these last few years, I admit. The priests may pretend otherwise, but folks here tend to look only after themselves. I'd be surprised if they return it willingly. They believe it a sacred duty to cast the offerings of the goddess into some place where they'll be forgotten. Better to find where they drop them off, I think. Tell me about the medallion. It belonged to my sister. It was just a pretty trinket to her. To me, she was the last of my family. At least that's still acted like family to me. And what is Lafta's role in this? She leads the group of crows. Cool. Great. Well, we definitely have to check that out. But first, let's find an inn. I want to sleep. And get this other stuff taken care of. If you're not making money out here, why do you stay? I was rather vocal about my inevitable success with my friends and family. If I give up in return with little more than I left, then nope, won't be like that. I'm not giving up yet. Nice. A monk outfit. Grants mirrored image when hit by a critical hit? That seems incredible. Exceptional hunting bow. I really want that, but... Ew. What are tundra hoods? Huh. Okay. Great.
And what does the flame reveal?
Is that it? I think that's it. Long Watch Falls.
Interesting.
Nice. Every little bit counts. Can I craft anything besides food yet? Oh. Oh my. Nice heal there. Damn. Even bigger heal. Oh, and then we can make scrolls. Huh. I'm gonna have to make some of this stuff. I wonder where we get pearls. Hey, Obsidian, what's up? How are you? Yeah, we got level 7, so we wanted to come check out the DLC. That being said, though, I'm probably about to go get some lunch, because I am hungry. I've been at this for like 5 hours straight. Yeah.
About time. It was so cold out there, I was thinking about shaving myself just so I could make a coat.
I don't think that's how it works. Well, listen to this music.
Owena! Go check on that Orlin. Make sure he don't steal nothing.
Rude and racist. Okay, before anything, let's sleep.
Never seen such a bloodbath.
He's voice acted.
Like we got half the town's survivors in here, just drinking to forget it.
The dwarf surveys the crowd, his expression sober despite the half-empty flagon in his hand. He shakes his head and looks to you, remembering himself.
But you must be looking for some refreshment, too, after the way you handled them ogres. Or perhaps a room. Say the word, and I'll give that shifty little Orlin the boot.
He nods at you with gruff camaraderie. Say the word to me, and I'll give this drooling idiot a shredding so vigorous he won't know what hole does what anymore. What Orlin?
Showed up a few days ago. Sticks his nose out of the back room just long enough to empty his chamber pot.
He squints towards the hall as if daring the Orlin to show himself.
Up to no good, I tell ya. I'd like nothing more than to see him gone, but I don't want to ruckus over it.
I could talk to him.
I'd appreciate it. And I'm sure a bleeding heart like you wouldn't hurt the little fella, but just in case the urge comes over you, don't. Shoo him along without a fuss.
How cool is it to think that every random innkeeper we talk to in PoE 2 is going to be voiced?
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
I really can't wait. I'd like a room.
Top quality bear pelts on every bed. You won't be disappointed.
Sure. Let's get some bonuses. We good? Okay. I think we're good. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And I'm not going to tomorrow you, because I'm going to be back in like an hour. And we're going to play more of this. At least a couple more hours, maybe even more than that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here for the morning stream. We got another 5 hours into this awesome game. Made some more progress in our main city. Actually completed some of the main quest. And got a lot more done as well. So very, very cool stuff. Appreciate you guys being here for it. Also, big thanks to everyone who participated in our crazy giveaway this morning that ended in 48 minutes, where we gave away 2,000 keys. Thanks again to my my sponsor, GOG. That is awesome. And yeah, I really think that's about it. So anyway, dudes, I'm going to be back. It's 12:56 right now. I'm going to try to be back at 2. So I'm going to try to take like an hour. I might be a little bit late. In fact, let's go ahead and say 2:30. But I'm going to try to get back as soon as I can between 2 and 2:30. So I hope to see you guys there. So basically, I'll be back in an hour to an hour and a half. And then we're going to keep going through the DLC because frankly, I'm having a lot of fun here and I want to see where it goes. So on that note, dudes, thank you all for being here this morning. Really appreciate all the support. At the buzzer, we had Rep Commando, Nissa with the 100 cheer, Kanji with the 300, Katsuhiro with the brand new sub, Frostdrum. Best of vibes to you, Frostdrum. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. We also have Retroku, Ghost TMH, Silent, Renoof, and Wardy with the brand new sub. Thank you all for the support. All right, dudes, I will see you guys about an hour and a half. Thank you for being here. If I don't see you this afternoon, hope to see you tomorrow morning for some more fun. Oh, also as a quick note, by the way, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning at 7. So I'm going to try to be back by 8, but there's a very good chance tomorrow morning, and this is for anyone who won't be here this afternoon, there's a very good chance tomorrow morning I may be back between like 8 and 9, and then it should be a normal day after that. So there you go. Anyway, dudes, again, thank you for being here. Hope to see you this afternoon. If I don't see you then, see you tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your day, and see you later. Bye-bye.